ancient tales and lore. From the sands of Egypt to the cosmic we explore. Unveil the mysteries of gods and sacred rites. With Lovecraftian whispers and quantum physics lights, we'll journey through the pharaoh's tombs where shadows creep, and dive into the realms where space-time swirls so deep.
Gather around, dear friends, and listen closely as I unfold the tale of the Book of Gates, a powerful and profound magical text that emerged during Egypt's New Kingdom from the 16th to the 11th century BC. This sacred book first came into use at the end of the 18th dynasty and continued to guide souls until the 20th dynasty. Let us embark on this journey to understand its mysteries and the divine passage it maps. In the twilight of the 18th dynasty, a new text began to take shape, one that would stand out among the many funerary texts of ancient Egypt. The Book of Gates used vivid images and intricate text to detail the descent of the sun god Re into the underworld, guiding him through 12 hours and gates. Each hour in the Book of Gates marks a critical stage in the soul's journey through the Duat, the Egyptian underworld. As Re travels through these 12 hours, he encounters various gods, demons, and spirits, each with a specific role in the cosmic order. The Duat can be viewed as an otherworld too, a realm beyond the physical, where profound spiritual transformations occur. The book casts light into the dark corners of the Duat, revealing who or what awaits in each segment, explaining the events that occur there, and uncovering the reasons behind them. The concepts of the Book of Gates trace their origins back to the pyramid texts, one of the oldest religious texts in the world. If you visit the Step Pyramid of Saqqara, you will find these ancient inscriptions around the corner inside the Pyramid of Unas. The Book of Gates can be found in the tomb of Ramses VI when you enter on the left side, and Seti Y in the Valley of the Kings, as well as in other royal tombs. This continuity of religious and funerary tradition highlights the enduring significance of these sacred texts in guiding the souls of the deceased through the afterlife. It is not just a funerary guide, but a cosmic roadmap. Imagine, if you will, the ancient Egyptians not merely concerned with the physical preservation of their kings, but with their spiritual transcendence. In the language of physics, we might say that the Egyptians viewed the soul as both particle and wave. The soul, like a quantum entity, traverses through defined states, each hour in the Duat representing a different quantum state. Each hour represents a stage in the soul's evolution, marked by trials, encounters with divine beings, and the soul's gradual ascension towards divine integration. The text's intricate symbolism and precise imagery serve as a map for this sacred voyage. Eric Hornung, a renowned Egyptologist, introduces the Book of Gates as a text of significant depth and coherence, standing out for its meticulous detailing of the soul's journey through the Duat. Welcome, explorers of history and mystery. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of ancient Egypt. But wait, what if I told you that we'll have some special guests joining us on this journey? Meet Dr. Carl Jung, Professor Zweistein, and H.P. Lovecraft, icons from different worlds, here to share their unique perspectives on ancient Egypt. But before you get too excited, there's something you should know. These characters are part of our imaginative ensemble, here to make our adventure more entertaining and insightful. Think of them as our time-traveling guides, blending history with a touch of whimsy. While they might not have actually discussed pyramids over tea, their unique ideas and theories can help us see ancient Egypt from fresh, intriguing angles. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show as we let our imaginations run wild. Who knows? You might just learn something new from our extraordinary guests. And remember, while our characters might be fictional, the wonders of ancient Egypt are very real. Let's embark on this unforgettable journey together. Welcome to part 1 of our journey through the Book of Gates, an ancient Egyptian funerary text that guides the soul through the underworld. In this episode, we'll explore the mysteries and symbolism of the first hour, where the soul begins its passage through the realm of the dead. The first hour is a crucial stage, setting the tone for the entire journey. As we delve into this ancient text, we'll not only uncover its historical and mythological significance, but also explore it through the lenses of modern thought. Imagine the chilling, otherworldly landscapes painted by H.P. Lovecraft, where the unknown lurks behind every gate. How does this perspective alter our understanding of the ancient Egyptian underworld? Then we turn to C.G. Jung's analytical psychology, examining the archetypal symbols and the soul's journey as a process of individuation and self-discovery. Finally, we venture into the realm of quantum physics, pondering the parallels between ancient beliefs and modern theories about the nature of reality and the universe. Join us as we embark on this multidimensional exploration of the first hour in the Book of Gates. Prepare to be captivated by the rich symbolism, profound mythology, and the intriguing connections between ancient wisdom and contemporary thought. Welcome to the beginning of our journey through the Book of Gates. Let's begin our journey through the other world. Imagine a vast desert landscape with mountains in the background. The sky is twilight, casting a mystical glow over the scene. Let's further imagine 12 gods without attributes, standing in the desert mountains, representing the blessed dead. They are the gods of the West Desert, emerged from the glorious eye of Re, created from his divine vision. In the center of the night sky, we discover the solar bark of Re journeys forward. The sun god, depicted as a scarab beetle within the sun disk, is encircled by the serpent Ouroboros, symbolizing eternity. The gods Sia, representing perception, and Heka, embodying magic, stand vigilant at the front and back of the bark. Now let's take a closer look at the solar bark and the profound symbolism of the scarab beetle, which is deeply connected to Ra, the sun god. In the first hour of the Book of Gates, we encounter one of the most iconic symbols in ancient Egyptian mythology, the scarab beetle, known as Keper. Keper, often called the Becoming One, represents the morning sun and the promise of a new day. The ancient Egyptians revered the scarab beetle for its amazing ability to seemingly generate itself from balls of dung. This unique trait made the scarab a powerful symbol of creation and renewal. Imagine watching a scarab beetle rolling a ball of dung across the ground. To the ancient Egyptians, this simple act mirrored the sun moving across the sky, with the beetle symbolizing the force of becoming and transformation. The daily temple rituals in ancient Egypt closely followed the sun's journey. Ceremonies were held at sunrise, midday, and sunset, marking the sacred passage of time through the day. These rituals highlighted the spiritual importance of each moment. As the Egyptologist Soneron noted, every important moment in the course of the sun called forth a special ceremony dedicated to the earthly embodiment of the divine radiance. The scarab beetle, Keper's journey, embody the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Just like the sun rises and sets every day, these symbols remind us of the continuous cycle of renewal and transformation. As we continue our exploration of the Book of Gates, we'll uncover more layers of meaning and symbolism, revealing the profound spirituality of ancient Egypt. In the heart of this mystical symbolism, the Ouroboros encircles the sun bark of Ra, the sun god. This sacred vessel carries Ra through the night sky and the underworld, symbolizing his journey through death and rebirth every single day. Every morning, as the sun rises, it signifies Ra's victory over the forces of darkness and chaos, a battle fought nightly as he traverses the underworld. The Ouroboros around his bark is not just a guardian, but a representation of this perpetual cycle, highlighting the sun's daily resurrection and the continuity of life and the cosmos. The eternal serpent, or Ouroboros, also represents balance and order, known as Ma'at in ancient Egyptian belief. Ra, the sun god, upholds this order as he travels through the sky in his sun bark. The serpent forming a loop around the sun bark symbolizes that this cosmic order is never ending. This image shows how the ancient Egyptians believed that order always triumphs over chaos, reflecting their deep understanding of the universe. The ancient Egyptians deeply valued the balance of power between Ma'at, the goddess of truth and cosmic order, and Ouroboros, the symbol of eternal cyclical renewal. Together they stood against Isfet, the embodiment of chaos and disorder, which threatened to plunge existence back into none, the primordial chaos and waters from which the world was born. Now, imagine what H.P. Lovecraft might have thought if Isfet had won this cosmic battle. Let us guide Lovecraft to the Winter Palace Hotel in Luxor, where he experienced one of his strangest encounters. During my sojourn in Egypt, I found myself ensconced at the Winter Palace in Luxor, a grand edifice frequented by scholars and adventurers from all corners of the globe. It was there, on a particularly cold and eerily silent night, that I encountered a peculiar Englishman who would irrevocably alter the course of my life. The man, tall and gaunt, with eyes that seemed to pierce through the veil of reality, introduced himself as Dr. Reginald Ashcroft, an antiquarian of considerable repute. His manner was furtive, as though he feared unseen watchers. From the folds of his tattered coat, he produced a scroll, ancient and weathered. "This," he whispered, his voice trembling, "is a papyrus I discovered in a hidden temple beneath the shifting sands. It contains a narrative so horrifying that I dare not read it myself. But you, Lovecraft, possess the fortitude to face its dreadful truths." With trembling hands, I accepted the scroll. The first sentence, written in a script that seemed to undulate and writhe as I gazed upon it, was a dire warning. If a human reads this, the Ancient Ones will send Nyarlathotep to prepare for their coming, which will result in eternal madness. Here is the translation of the text, but be warned.
Priest of the temple of the great Ramses received a message through a dream. In my vision, I stood as a humble priest aboard the sacred sunbark, honored to chronicle the celestial journey of Ra through the nether realms. Our voyage began under an eerie twilight sky, the horizon aglow with a sinister light that cast long, trembling shadows. Seer, the god of wisdom and perception, stood resolute at the prow, his papyrus scroll clasped tightly in his hand. As we approached the ominous entrance to the first gate, the air grew thick with an otherworldly dread. "The time has come," I heard him intone, his voice a measured calm against the rising tide of fear. "Behold, mighty guardian of the first gate, Ra, the great sun god, has arrived. Make way for his celestial journey through the underworld as he brings forth light and order, vanquishing the darkness." But as Seer spoke these words, I felt a shudder pass through the very fabric of the cosmos. Deep within the shadows of the gate, a malignant force stirred, a primordial chaos, ancient and unrelenting, yearning to break free. I watched in horror as the Ouroboros, the eternal serpent coiled around the gate, began to tremble and writhe, its once invincible form now beset by an insidious dark energy. Time seemed to slow as the unthinkable occurred. The Ouroboros, guardian of infinity and cosmic balance, faltered. A pulse of chaos surged through the air, a palpable force that tore at the seams of reality. The stars above flickered and died, swallowed by a creeping void that spread like a plague across the heavens. As the sun bark trembled beneath my feet, I saw the sun itself, our beacon of hope and rebirth, consumed by monstrous forms that defied all comprehension. From the abyss emerged entities of unfathomable horror. The towering form of Cthulhu, his tentacles writhing in the darkness. Nyarlathotep, the crawling chaos, with his malevolent smile and ever-shifting shape. And the unspeakable presence of Yog-Sothoth, the gatekeeper of all time and space, his countless eyes staring into the soul. The worldly beings. The sky, once a canvas of celestial order, now swirled with the darkness of a starless eternal night. Humanity, our proud civilizations, crumbled into dust before my eyes. The once steadfast minds of my companions shattered under the weight of these incomprehensible horrors. I watched as the survivors, now driven mad by terror, fled into the desolate, shifting landscape, their screams a symphony of despair that echoed through the void. In the heart of this chaos, I found myself drawn to whispers of forbidden knowledge, dark secrets that seeped into my mind like poison. Desperation drove me to seek out these eldritch truths, even as I felt my soul slipping away into the maw of madness. I uncovered blasphemous texts that spoke of the Old Ones inside Nun, which represents the chaotic, formless waters that existed before the creation of the world. The gate, once a bastion of cosmic order, now stood as a corrupted portal, twisted by the relentless forces of chaos. The sun bark drifted aimlessly in this nightmarish realm, a fragile vessel adrift in an ocean of eternal night. I felt the universe itself unravel around me, the delicate balance of Ma'at obliterated, replaced by the boundless horrors of primordial chaos. As I stood on the deck of the sunbark, a strange calm washed over me. The horrors of chaos seemed to recede for a moment, and in that brief respite, I realized the full magnitude of our doom. The Ouroboros had not merely faltered, it had failed utterly. The serpent, in its eternal struggle, had been defeated, and the primordial chaos it sought to contain had been unleashed upon the universe. With a sudden and horrifying clarity, I understood that this was the end. The Ouroboros, once a symbol of infinity and order, lay broken, its power shattered and its essence consumed by the very chaos it had guarded against. The Old Ones, those ancient harbingers of doom, were now free to reign over a cosmos plunged into an endless night of madness and despair. The sunbark, once a vessel of hope and renewal, now drifted through a realm where chaos reigned supreme. The sky, now a void of starless black, offered no solace, no promise of dawn. The universe, once governed by the delicate balance of Ma'at, had succumbed to the boundless horrors of primordial chaos. All that remained was a haunting memory of order, a distant whisper drowned out by the cacophony of eternal madness.
Whispers in the dark,
Lovecraft jolted awake, the vision seared into his mind. Dr. Ashcroft was gone, leaving only the ancient scroll as a testament to the night's events. The Winter Palace Hotel, with its eerie atmosphere, seemed to press in around him, and he knew he had glimpsed a truth far more terrifying than any fiction he could conjure.
the heart of the tomb. Feel its silence.
We can find solace and happiness in the knowledge that the terrifying visions of chaos and eternal madness never came to pass. The primordial chaos that threatened to engulf the universe was kept at bay, and the cosmic balance was preserved. Each morning, the sun rises again, casting its golden light over the world, a testament to the enduring power of order and harmony. The planets continue to dance gracefully in their orbits, maintaining the delicate balance that keeps our universe in perfect harmony. The stars shine brightly in the night sky, guiding travelers and inspiring dreamers with their timeless beauty. In the ancient city of Luxor, life thrives in a way that seems almost magical. The children play joyfully in the streets, their laughter echoing through the air, a vibrant reminder of innocence and hope. They run through the ancient ruins, weaving stories of pharaohs and gods, their imaginations untouched by the shadows of chaos. The majestic Nile flows serenely, nurturing the land and its people as it has for millennia. The bustling markets, filled with the scents of exotic spices and the vibrant colors of local crafts, are a testament to the thriving culture and community. In the heart of Luxor, the temples and monuments stand as enduring symbols of human ingenuity and resilience. They remind us that despite the ever-present threat of chaos, order and creativity can prevail, creating a world where beauty and harmony flourish. As we reflect on these scenes of tranquility and joy, we are reminded of the strength and resilience that lies within us. The balance between order and chaos is a delicate one, but it is a balance that we maintain each day through our actions, our dreams, and our unwavering belief in the power of harmony. Now let's journey back to the first gate, where the sunboat will soon make its entrance. This moment is rich with symbolism and profound meaning. Sia greets the guardian snake with the words, "Welcome, mighty serpent, the sunboat carries Ra, the embodiment of divine light and order. Your vigilance ensures the balance of Ma'at is upheld as we venture into the depths of the underworld. Prepare, for the journey of transformation and rebirth begins anew." In this scene, Sia's words acknowledge the importance of the snake's protection. The sunboat carrying Ra prepares to enter the first gate, marking the beginning of a transformative journey through the underworld. In ancient Egyptian mythology, Sia is the personification of perception and intellectual understanding. He is often depicted as a god who accompanies the sun god Ra on his solar bark, aiding in navigating the complex realms of the underworld. Sia's role is crucial, as he represents the divine aspect of insight and awareness, enabling Ra to see and comprehend the hidden dangers and pathways in the dark, chaotic underworld. By embodying wisdom and perception, Sia ensures that the journey through the afterlife is guided by knowledge and clarity, maintaining the balance and order of the cosmos. So what happens next?